Welcome to free hypnosis sessions. I'm Gary Madison. Now, one of the main problems that many people have when it comes to weight loss is just finding that motivation to exercise. The thought for many people of going out exercising fills them with dread, and because of this, they become experts at, making excuses as to why they can't exercise. It's too cold. I'm too tired. I don't have the time. I'm feeling unwell. Now, if you've made excuses like this in the past, let me ask you now. Would you still come up with those same excuses if you knew you would only have to exercise for just 30 seconds? Probably not. Now, the reason why you probably wouldn't make these same excuses if you knew you only had to exercise for just 30 seconds is because when most people start an exercise program of any description, they very often start out with too big of a goal. They may tell themselves they're going to exercise for 30 minutes, 3 days a week as an example. And on that first day, they feel quite motivated, and depending on the exercise they're doing, they start to tire. And they just don't get that endorphin feel-good feeling that many people talk about. Then a few days later, when they're supposed to exercise again, they start to think about how difficult it was the last time. Maybe their body still aches, and they just come up with an excuse. I'm too tired. I finished work late, so I'll start again on Monday. I have sore legs. Now, I don't know if this sounds familiar to you, and if it does, stick around because I'm about to share with you how you can become one of those people that can say, I exercise on a regular basis. Now, I said earlier that most people, when they start any exercise program of any description, very often start out with too big of a goal. So, rather than saying I'm going to exercise for 30 minutes 3 times per week, you could instead just say, I'm going to exercise for 30 seconds 3 times per week. Now, the reason why it's far more effective is because it's so much easier to achieve a smaller goal than it is a big one. And achieving this goal will build your confidence. It will also break down many of those commonly used excuses. You then become someone who exercises on a regular basis as opposed to someone who exercises and quits when the going gets tough. Now, at this point, you're probably thinking, well, exercising for 30 seconds, it sounds fantastic, but it's not going to help me lose weight. And you know what? You have a point there. However, the chances are once you've done your 30 seconds of exercise, you'll continue. And if you did stop, you're still stuck to your goal of exercising how many times per week you said you would. Now, if you're going to practice this, it's important that you do treat it like you would if you were going to exercise for 30 minutes. That means get changed. Put your running shoes on and just go and do it. So make it your goal to exercise and see how much easier it is to exercise when you set that goal is so much smaller. And if you do have any questions about this technique, just jot me a message in the comments and I'll be more than happy to help. And if you could also click on that like button as well, that would be really appreciated as it does help other people find this video. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. And I really hope you enjoy being one of those people that can now say I exercise on a regular basis. So take care.